Yeah, what's up?
Do you know where the other commentators are? All right.
They won't be here for the intro. They were on. I talked to Ryan at 1:33, so he's probably home getting in the shower now. So he won't be here for this. What the hell is this? What's this? What's this?
We can't use that because we don't have a splitter, so we don't have the plugins for it or something.
So why is it here? Is what I'm saying. I mean, I don't care, but it's just. What's up? Yeah, I mean, I don't.
If you don't need it, I would prefer it to be down here because that way I can see like it's not in your way.
No.
Am I there? Peppers is one up. Peppers is one up. Okay. You're good, you're good.
Benedictine Cathedral prep. They abide by isolating conduct and competition. These athletes have escaped from human drivers. Playing in these years, all intended are the have to be reminded of this escape between young Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and warm up for the championship referee, Mr. Mike Hayes. The umpire here, Coach Jordan, and lineman, Derek Paul. One in the open. Back to that. Mike, go ahead.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another game of your Benedictine Bengals. Today, the Bengals will be taking on Cathedral Prep Ramblers here at Euclid Community Stadium. Joining me today later will be Ryan Karras and Lex Hart coming from their soccer game. Coming into this game, the Bengals are 3-4, coming off a tough loss last week to Canisius. Canisius and Cathedral Prep also played this year, and Cathedral Prep won with a score of 47-36. Cathedral Prep has also played a fellow opponent of the Bengals this year, playing St. Francis and going into 6 overtimes and eventually beating St. Francis with a score of 78-72. The Bengals offense seemed to struggle a bit last week through the air and on the ground. This week, the Bengals will look to set the tone right away, getting some points up on the board after the first drive. The Bengals won the toss and decided they want to start the game with the football. The Bengals will be without a few of their starters today. Receiver Nehemiah Seals will be out with a shoulder injury, and so will receiver Jeremy A. due to a knee injury. But the Bengals will have receiver and defensive back Antonio Hobbs coming back into this game. The Bengals really need the defense to step up here in this game. Last week we saw a lot of new faces making big plays. Sophomore Kelly Mickler, Jonathan Spikes, and John Jones getting lots of play time at their respective positions. And with the injury of Antonio Hobbs, we saw those guys really step up last week. Senior running back Luke Reed this year has been great so far, with 14 touchdowns through just 7 games. He's led by his offensive line with seniors Deontay Sims, Darnell Johnson, Eddie Dinwiddie, junior Michael Duckworth, and sophomore Braylon Rose. The young sophomore quarterback Matthew First has impressed a lot of people this season and has proved multiple people wrong, leading this team to a 3-4 start, trying to get back to that 500 mark today in his first year as a starting varsity quarterback. Jace Baldwin is the leading receiver for the Bengals. He has 22 receptions for 365 yards and 4 receiving touchdowns and 1 receiving touchdown, which came last week against Canisius in the 5.5 games he's played so far. The Bengals defense is led by captains Shamar Darling and Eddie Dinwiddie. They've done a pretty good job of leading this Bengals defense so far this year. Linebackers James Yane, Jameer Church, and we saw some of Tristan Wilson getting some time last week, and he made a pretty big impact on the game. Church and Yane have been the Bengals' 2 biggest players on this defense. Last week, the two seemed to have struggled a bit against Canisius' offense, but other than last week, these juniors have played their best football so far this year. The defensive line starters for tonight will be senior Eddie Dinwiddie, junior Tayshawn Wilson, sophomore DeAndre Taylor, and tonight they'll be missing senior Xavier McKinney once again due to that knee injury. First-year head coach Joe Preves, class of 1994, has made multiple improvements coming from that offensive coordinator position to being named as the head coach of this football team. The team seems to be playing more as a team, a lot more disciplined. The Bengals will receive today the kick with Reed will be back to return. It's about 53 degrees out here with around 16-mile-per-hour winds. Kicking off for Cathedral Prep will be Cameron Christman. He's a junior. Cathedral Prep is led by head coach Mike Crane, assistants Mark Brooks, Jeremiah Conley, Pat Seituk, Eastus Barnes, Kevin Gardner, Brian Bauman, Andrew Angert, Jerry Roberts, Riley Dunbar, Jason Nixon, Jeff Brzezinski, TJ Smith, and John McKenzie. Also, if you are a 7th or an 8th grader, Bengal for a Day just opened up at Benedictine High School. You are able to register a shadow. You will be showed around the school, go through a whole school day with a fellow Bengals student. If you have any questions, email us at Benedictine at admissions@cbhs.edu to schedule your visit. And here come the Bengals right now, led out by Luke Reed, Eddie Dinwiddie, James Yane holding that Bengals flag.
You mentioned he was going to talk about the weather, so I told you to stop. Okay.
Today you'll see a lot of players wearing pink to support Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's really great how even just high school players will get involved in breast cancer, trying to support awareness for it. You'll see Cathedral Prep players wearing it as long as your Bengals players. Antonio Hobbs today will be coming off an injury, and he will be wearing number 3 today instead of his typical number 5. And now Cathedral Prep is set to kick it off. Number 14, Andrew Costello. While Reed and Hobbs are back to receive for the Bengals. The up men, we have Antoine Smith, Gabe Heskamp, Jonathan Spikes, Tristan Wilson, and Sean O'Connell. And with that 14-mile-per-hour winds to start off the game, the ball's already fallen off the tee for the kicker. Kicker not taking too much of a drop, maybe expect a bit of a squib kick. Squib kick right up the middle, is rolling, and it's fumbled a bit by Jameer Church, but he picks it up, he cuts it outside, and he's hit right away as soon as he gets the ball by number 5 of Cathedral Prep, Monte Hollingsworth. So the Bengals set up shop at around the 35-yard line, about a 2-yard return there from Jameer Church. And here comes the Bengals offense out there, led by sophomore quarterback Matthew First. With the loss of Nemo and Jeremy A today, the Bengals are going to have Jameer Church starting here in the fullback position. JJ on your near side. I formation for the Bengals, First under center. He gives it to Reed. Reed cuts it up. He's got a hole. That's a great run by Reed to start off the game. Set the tone right away. About a 7-yard run for Reed. Just pushed the offensive line. Just moved Cathedral Prep's defensive line back and opened up a huge hole here for the Bengals. Bengals stay I formation. JJ on your near side with Palms on your far side. Rosalina lined up at tight end. And they give it to Reed once again. Reed cuts it up, and he gets hit at about the 40-yard line. They're going to say he's like about a yard and a half, maybe short, and the Bengals are going hurry up. They're getting right to the line. First and I formation, 3rd and 1. They give it to Reed. He puts his head down. He's going. He's taken down after a first down for the Bengals. Tackle made by number 9, Daniel Oblich for Cathedral Prep, and that's the first down here for the Bengals this afternoon. Reed exits the game. Bengals in the huddle, they break the huddle. Chris Maloney enters the game now for the Bengals. JJ on your near side with Rosaline at tight end. Palms on your far side. They're going 2 backers, Church and Maloney. First and shotgun. First drops back. He looks JJ's side. He hits JJ right away, and he's going. JJ with about a 12-yard gain. First down for the Bengals, taken down by number 23, Joseph Himes. It's a quick pass, get the ball out, and JJ got upfield and got about 13 there on the reception. Bengals going to hurry up once again, first under shotgun and ISO formation. This time to give to Maloney. Maloney tries to cut it outside, but he's taken down right away for a loss of about 1 by number 22, Tyler Haft for Cathedral Prep. Slowed the Bengals down a bit here, loss of 1 on the carry. Now the Bengals break the huddle. Jameer Church still remains in the game. Rosalina lined up at tight end with Maloney in the backfield. JJ on your near side, Palms on your far side. They bring Rosalina in motion. The snap, and it's a pitch to Maloney on the right outside. Maloney's trying to find something. He gets a gain of about 1. He got tripped up in the backfield, dove forward. Tackle made once again by number 22, Tyler Haft. Now Maloney will exit the game, and Church will exit the game while Luke Reed and Antonio Hobbs enters the game. It'll be 3rd down and 11 here for the Bengals at Cathedral Prep's 36-yard line. It's a big play here for the Bengals. Palms and JJ on your near side, Hobbs on your far side. First and shotgun formation, he brings Reed in motion on his left. They bring Hobbs in motion. They fake it to Hobbs. It's a screen, and he throws it about a yard in front of Hobbs. He had pressure right away. As soon as he got the ball, he saw Cathedral Prep's defense all in his face. So he threw it in the air, and he missed Hobbs by about a yard. Hobbs seemed to have space there on the outside. He catches that. Hobbs may be scoring right now for the touchdown. And the Bengals are keeping the offense out there here on 4th down and 11 from the Cathedral Prep's 36-yard line. Let's see what Coach Privas can draw up here. Bengals are going with 2 receivers on your outside, Hobbs and JJ. Rosalina lined up at tight end, first in shotgun formation with Reed behind him. Cathedral Prep showing blitz, and they do send it. And first he gets dropped back, and he's taken down right away by number 8, Rifus Roberts Jr. First ended up getting the ball away, but there is a flag on the play. Teams are awaiting the call. They call intentional grounding here on Matthew First. Intentional grounding is where the quarterback just kind of throws the ball with no one in sight. Well, that'll be about seems to be about a 15-yard penalty, so Cathedral Prep will start at their own 49-yard line now. Number 33, Yamil Riello in the game. And they give it to the running back, number 2, and he's taken down after a gain of about 5. Tackle made by DeAndre Taylor and Jonathan Spikes there. The carry by number 2, DeJore Hollingsworth. And Cathedral Prep's going hurry up. They got 2 receivers on your near side. It's a counter play, and they give it to the running back. He bounces it to the outside. He's hit by Chris Maloney. Just pushing him back, still going. Maloney with the tackle and making a statement here early for the Bengals. Gain of about 2, but Maloney just kept pushing him back. So now it'll be about 3rd down and 5 here for Cathedral Prep at the Bengals' 46-yard line. Big down here for the Bengals. Cathedral Prep shotgun formation. Meal jump, but he got back on sides. Cathedral Prep going 2 receivers on your far side, 1 on your near side. They give it to the running back once again. He bounces to the outside. He makes a man miss, but then he's eventually wrapped down by Maloney and John Jones here. He's about a yard short of the 1st down. So now it's going to be 4th down and 1. Let's see what Cathedral Prep's going to do here. Seems that they're keeping their offense out there. 4th down in inches here. Shotgun formation. So where the defensive line really needs to step up. They try to freeze the Bengals. It doesn't work. Costello talking to the offensive line, changing the play. Bengals fans getting loud. It's a QB keeper. He gets it to the outside, and he has Green in front of him, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown for Cathedral Prep. QB keeper tried to run up the middle, then bounces it to the outside, and he had everything in front of him. It's a 42-yard rushing touchdown for number 10, Luke Costello, the quarterback. So that'll put Cathedral Prep up now 6-0 with the extra point awaiting by number 14, Andrew Costello. And the snap, the hold, the kick is perfect right down the middle. So that puts Cathedral Prep up now 7-0 here on the Bengals. 6:55 left to go here in the first quarter. The Bengals offense showed some promising things there on that first drive. Just Cathedral Prep's blitz was way too much for the Bengals offensive line and quarterback Matthew First that last play, and it caused the pressure to lead to the intentional grounding call and the turnover on downs. So Bengals will be back to receive once again. Luke Reed and Antonio Hobbs back to receive here for the Bengals. Last time Cathedral Prep went with a squib kick, and not too many steps once again here for Cathedral Prep. Maybe once again another squib kick right up the middle. And that's what they do. And it's rolling, and Hobbs picks it up at about the 14-yard line, tries to get to the outside, and he does. And he's cutting it up, and he's wrapped up by number 4 for Cathedral Prep, Eric Cox. It'll be about a 10-yard return there for Antonio Hobbs, so the Bengals will set up shot at their own 27-yard line. Sorry, it's about a 13-yard return by Antonio Hobbs. Bengals led out by quarterback Matthew First. Bengals hurrying to the line. They're going they're going I formation with Rosaline at tight end, JJ on your near side. And they give it to Reed right up the middle, and he's going. He gets about 8 on the carry, but he's wrapped up by number 9, Daniel Oblich. About a 7-yard carry there. It's another great run by Luke Reed. Bengals break the huddle. Palms on your far side, JJ on your near side. I formation once again, Rosaline in motion. Reed remains in the backfield. It's a quick play. They give it to Reed. Reed bounces it to the outside. He's got the first down, and he's wrapped up by 3 Cathedral Prep players after a gain of about 11 on the play, and that's another first down here for the Bengals. The Bengals offense seems to be moving pretty quickly and efficiently here. They're hurrying to the line once again. I formation, JJ on your near side, Palms on your far side. They give it to Reed again. He goes up the middle. He bounces off a player, and he's taken down by number 9, Daniel Oblich. Number 8, Raphael Roberts, after a gain of about 8. Reed exits the game as Maloney enters the game after 4 straight plays given to Reed. Bengals going to hurry up once again. I formation, Maloney in the backfield this time. And this time they give it to Maloney. He cuts it up to the middle. He got the first down. Bengals offensive line is pushing. He's pushing. There's pushing him. And he gets a gain of about 4 or 5 there on the carry. That's another first down here for the Bengals. Bengals offense looking very promising here on this second drive. Bengals are starting to slow things down. Maloney remains in the game. Bengals going I formation once again. JJ on your near side with Rosalina lined up at tight end. Maloney in the backfield with Jameer Church at fullback. And seemed to be a lot of miscommunication. Bengals thought they got someone to jump. They were trying to go on 2 there. And then Sims snaps the ball. First wasn't ready for it. The officials are talking it over now, whether it's going to be a false start or an offsides call here. And they call offsides on Cathedral Prep, so now it's going to be 1st and 5 now for the Bengals instead of 1st and 10. 5:08 left to go here in the first quarter. Bengals with Church and Maloney still in the backfield. I formation. JJ on your near side with Palms on your far side. First talking to the offensive line. He brings Rosalina in motion. This time to give to Maloney. He cuts it up, dances a little bit. Gain of maybe 1 on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 4 here for the Bengals. Tackle made by number 9, Daniel Oblich. 4:30 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. Bengals starting to slow it down, maybe starting. Bengals are in I formation once again. JJ on your near side. The play action to Maloney. First drops back. He's looking to JJ, and he finds JJ over the middle on a slant route to about the Bengals' 17-yard line. About a 18-yard play on there, on that pass. Great throw by Matthew First, I apologize. I formation once again for the Bengals. This time to give to Reed. Reed enters the game, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. Went right up the middle, untouched. Touchdown for the Bengals. Luke Reed with the 18-yard touchdown run. That's a great second drive for the Bengals. Going fast. Cathedral Prep wasn't ready, got him to jump off sides. So now it's 6-7 here with Mayteen here to kick it off, or kick the extra point. The snap, hold Carlton, and it's blocked. It's blocked by number 7, David Adams Prince. So it'll be a 6-7 game. Cathedral Prep up 7-6, 3:48 left to go here in the first quarter. Now joining me is Ryan Cares coming from his soccer game. How was the soccer game, Ryan?
It was a great game. We won 4-1. The Bengals remain undefeated at home this season. Great win. One more game at home this season. This Monday against Erie Catholic should be a good game.
Congrats to the soccer team. So now the Bengals are set to kick it off now. Back to receive for Cathedral Prep will be number 8, Rafael Roberts Jr. and number 1, Corey Allen, with Mayteen set to kick it off at the 40-yard line. 3:48 left to go here in the first quarter. Bengals really put together a nice drive last drive. And the first drive wasn't bad at all, just a bit unfortunate on that 4th and 1. Sending pressure, and First wasn't ready for it. And now the run up and the kick by Mayteen. It's a short kick to about the 30-yard line. It's taken by number 32, and he falls as soon as he catches it, number 33, Ethan Seifert. So Cathedral Prep will start at about the 31, 32-yard line. So now Cathedral Prep comes out, 1st and 10, 3:46 left to go here. 2 receivers on your near side. They give it to the running back once again. He makes a move, and then he's taken down after a gain of about 6 by number 22, James Yane. DeAndre Taylor seems to be a bit shaken up after that play. Excuse me, Tito Wilson, that is.
Seems like the elbow area, right a little above it. Not moving it very much.
So Eddie Dinwiddie now enters the game for Tito. Let's hope Tito's okay. Cathedral Prep in shotgun formation. They give to Hollingsworth, and he gets about 2 there on the carry, but then he's pushed back once again by the Bengals defensive line. So that'll bring up 3rd down and about 4 here for the Bengals. Sorry, excuse me, 3rd and 3 for Cathedral Prep at the Bengals 39-yard line.
Great tackle by Eddie Dinwiddie. Really stopped that running back, got him in the running game.
The fake to Hollingsworth, and he's taken down by 21, Tristan Wilson. Tried to run a read option, tried to keep it. Tristan was hype after that tackle. Tristan, great player, hasn't seen too much of the field this year. Last week we saw him in the game a few times. Reed and JJ back to receive for the Bengals. The punt by number 23, and it goes right out of bounds. So the Bengals will set up at about the 40-yard line, it looks like. 41, 42, 30, 40. Keep going up. 49-yard line, actually. They say he went out of bounds at about the 49. Up 45. Okay, so now they're saying so the Bengals are officially set up at the 45-yard line.
It's raining.
Bengals in I formation. JJ on your near side. He has one-on-one coverage. Cathedral has a lot in the box. Looks like they're sending 4, and they do. And to give to Reed, but he's taken down for a gain or a loss of about 1 by 22. Tyler Half for Cathedral Prep. So now it'll be 2nd and 11 here for the Bengals. The Bengals seem to have been focused a lot on running this year with the young quarterback. But when first needs to make a play, he definitely will do it for the Bengals. Bengals have 2 backers in Church and Reed in shotgun formation. Cathedral Prep showing blitz. They send 4. First has time to throw. He lets it go. He throws it up for JJ. And JJ seemed to got tripped up at the 25. No flags there on the play. So that'll bring up 3rd and 11 here for the Bengals at their own 44-yard line. About a minute 26 left to go here in the first quarter. Cathedral Prep 7, the Bengals 6.
JJ really does a good job of drawing those flags, especially on one-on-one coverage. I mean, if he doesn't get the ball, he's usually getting held.
They have to hold him to stop him. Bengals going 2 running backs in once again, Reed and Church. First drops back. He rolls out left. He's looking, and he just throws it away. JJ still made the catch, though, but he was definitely out of bounds. Brought that in with one hand. An impressive catch by JJ, but it was out of bounds. So now the Bengals will bring out their punting unit. Kicker and punter Bryce Matein set to punt it out for the Bengals. It's really unfortunate that drive 3 and out and ended with about, we got negative yards on that drive. Number 8, Rayface Roberts Jr. back to return here for Cathedral Prep. The snap to Matein. He lets it go. It's a pretty good kick. Oh, it hit him. Oh, it hit Shamar, it looked like. The Bengals believe that it hit Rafes of Cathedral Prep, but the officials believe it hit Shamar Darling, so they're going to mark it down right where it hit Shamar, and they say at about the 29-yard line.
Definitely really hard to tell from up here.
Yeah.
Because a lot of confusion. Shamar didn't even realize until about when people were yelling at him, go grab the ball
Yeah.
to go run into the end zone. So big discussion from the refs.
Officials still talking it over. They say the ball was officially first touched by the kicking team, and he said after that nothing mattered. So it'll be Cathedral Prep's ball at the 28-yard line. Bengals showing blitz here, showing a blitz of 6. They bring player in motion. JJ at safety now. They give it to Hollingsworth. He's got the outside, but he's taken down
By 7.
by Chris Maloney on the tackle. So Maloney makes those great tackles. Those one-on-one tackles, that's really hard to do. People don't really appreciate how hard of a play that is to make because he's one of the last guys there playing that safety position. So if he lets that get past him, anything could happen.
Yeah, really good chase down tackle kind of guy. He's super fast.
They're going to go pass here, and it's spotted in the air, went right through the hands of number 1 for Cathedral Prep, Corey Allen. Hobbs on the coverage. No one ended up coming down with the ball, so now it'll be 3rd down and about 5 here for the Bengals. Cathedral Prep going trips on your near side. Shotgun formation with Hollingsworth in the backfield. Timeout by the Bengals.
Bengals saw something they didn't like. The coaches were trying to tell Coach P to call a timeout, and Coach P said, go for it.
Yeah, they were running to the officials there to call a timeout. They did not see something that they really liked out there. This Bengals defense these last couple weeks struggled a bit, letting up more points than needed to be. But today, I feel like the biggest problem for the Bengals is those broken plays that lets them lose the game. Those, like against Canisius, that 82-yard run, just big plays that just the Bengals defense doesn't really let them just a team drive on them, which is one thing that's great about them. It'll be one big play, then the drive is over with, and they score. So now it'll be Cathedral Prep's ball here at the 33-yard line. 3rd down and 5 to go. 37 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Tito Wilson re-enters the game now for the Bengals. Cathedral Prep's going doubles. They bring Roberts in motion. Quarterback drops back. He has pressure. And Tate and Tristan Wilson once again with the big play. It's making it 4th down, a loss of about 3, maybe 2, or loss of about 2 there on the play.
And that all starts with great pressure by this defensive line, really forcing the QB to kind of make a higher throw than he needed to draw more time.
Back to receive for the Bengals is Reed and JJ. Now joining me, also coming from the soccer game, is Lex Herr.
Hello.
The Bengals force Cathedral Prep to a 4th down. Now it's looking like they're going to have to punt. That was the end of the first quarter with the score of your Bengals 6 and Cathedral Prep 7. Now Cathedral Prep set to punt here. Reed and Baldwin back to receive the kick. Punter number 23, Joseph Himes. Seems to be a high kick snap, but he gets there. It's a good kick. He gets it. No return for the Bengals, and it's still rolling to the 6-yard line.
A high snap, and he still got it to the 6-yard line, and he might have started at their own 20.
Yeah, it was about a 62-yard punt with the roll. So now the Bengals will be back inside their own 10-yard line. 1st down.
I'm gonna have to watch that game.
Bengals lined up
It's getting
in
bad.
I formation once again with JJ on your far side, Palms on your near side. They give it to Reed. They go on 3 here, and he bounces to. Oh my God, Reed's going. He's to the 30. Oh, I thought Reed was about to break one there for a 94-yard touchdown, but he gets pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A 26-yard run by the Bengals. First down, Bengals.
And that's what a great running back like Luke Reed can do to a team. He really just cut to the outside and had an open lane. I mean, he got 26 yards in a place where really it's really hard to get out of, especially in your own territory, really close to your own end zone.
Bengals going I formation once again. Rosaline at tight end. They give it to Reed once again, but this time he's met right away by number 22, Tyler Haft. A loss of about 1 or no gain there on the play. Maloney enters the game now as Reed's exiting the game. 11-17 left to go here in the second quarter. Still with the score of 6-7. Bengals in I formation once again. JJ and Palms at receiver. Rosaline at tight end. Whoa. First tripped up. They were going for a stretch play, and first slipped up behind one of his linemen. So that'll be a loss of about 4 there. So now it's 3rd and 14 for the Bengals. Number 18, Antoine Smith enters the game. As I said in the pregame, no Nehemiah Seals or Jeremy Aid today for the game. So Antoine getting his first varsity time. Bengals are going doubles. Hobbs and JJ on your near side with Antoine and Palms on your far side. Maloney in the backfield. First drops back. He's rolling out. He throws it to Palms over the middle, but it's broken up by number 8 of Cathedral Prep, Raphael Roberts. And it's looking like the Bengals will be forced to punt here.
That's unfortunate. After a big play by Luke Reed, getting stopped at your 26, really tough spot for your punter. You know, you got to hope he has another great punt like last time. Just not the drive you're looking for after a great defensive stop.
Very unfortunate for the Bengals. Back to receive for Cathedral Prep is, oh look, here comes the kick. Almost blocked. Almost hit Shamar again, but it's rolling. It's rolling to the 32-yard line. Another pretty good punt by Mayteen. About a 40-yard punt there for the Bengals. Cathedral Prep will now set up at their own 32-yard line. Hollingsworth in the backfield, shotgun formation for Cathedral Prep. They give it to Hollingsworth. He's got the outside, but he's tripped up. Number 6, Jameer Church in the backfield for about a loss of 2 there on the play.
Jameer Church has been a big defensive help this year for the Bengals. Been pretty much locked down all season.
Cathedral Prep looking to the sideline. Hollingsworth in the backfield. 2 receivers on your near side. Quarterback drops back. He throws it over the middle. He overthrows. Intended target was for number 6, Maxim Spence. He led him a little too far for the middle. Now Joe Morse exits the game as John Jones enters the game, and Joey Palms exits the game as Luke Reed enters the game for the Bengals. Cathedral Prep going same formation. Hollingsworth in the backfield. 3rd down and 12 here. Bengals fans are getting loud once again. Bengals showing blitz, and they jumped. Cathedral Prep jumped for the false start, so it'll be a loss of 5. So now it'll be bringing up 3rd and 17 now here for the Cathedral Prep Ramblers. Sorry. Cathedral Prep going 2 receivers on your near side. Hollingsworth in the backfield next to Costello. Costello drops back. He's looking. He throws it over the middle. Overthrows number 23, Joseph Himes. On the coverage there was John Jones. So now Cathedral Prep will be forced to punt here.
Energy from this Bengals team this week is something that I haven't seen since a couple years ago. So it's exciting to see this Bengals team really up and excited for this game.
Yeah, Bengals defense really stepped up in this game so far. Definitely a big rebound game.
Back to receive for the Bengals is Reed and Baldwin. The punt, a shorter one. Bounces at about the 40. It's rolling once again. This time it's to about the 30-yard line. So the Bengals will start off in pretty good field position, about at the 30-yard line. .902 left to go here in the first half. Bengals will start 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
Bengals really need a big drive right here. They need to go down in this field and at least get a field goal, put some pressure on Cathedral.
He dropped back and he was looking for Joey Palms, but it was picked off right away by Ethan Seifert, and he scores the pick 6 for Cathedral Prep. So now Cathedral Prep will be up 13-6 on the Bengals. Pick 6 there. First was looking towards Joey Palms, but the DB was just right there. Now the PAT try, and it's good. That puts Cathedral Prep up 14-6 on your Bengals now. What the Bengals can't let happen there after that play is just to go down and just have your head down the whole game. What the Bengals need to do is come out with some fire on this first drive. Don't, as Matthew First, the quarterback, don't let that pick get to your head. It's only a 1-score game. Just pick it up right back the next drive.
I would definitely look to Luke Reed here to give the Bengals that shot of energy they could use.
Back to receive here for the Bengals is Reed and Hobbs now. Every time Cathedral Prep has kicked it off, they've done a squib kick right up the middle, right towards Jameer Church. The kicker doesn't take too many steps. He just walks up and just kicks it forward. It's been working for them because it just rolls right past Church or right to him. And the walk up, and it's another right up the middle kick for Church, and it bounces off his jersey. Picked up by Hobbs. Hobbs trying to get to the outside, and he does. So it'll be Bengals ball at about the 22-yard line. 8:44 left to go here in the first half. Like I was saying, you cannot let that pick get to your head as the quarterback here. You need to just think next play.
Yeah, this is where the maturity of the Bengals team really needs to step up and just not let the focus drift away after one bad play.
The Bengals are in shotgun formation here with 2 tight ends in the game, Rosalina and Taylor. Reed in the backfield. And they give it to Reed, and he cuts it up, and he's hit right away by 23, Joseph Himes, for no gain there. On the play, it'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Bengals.
I think they give him one. I believe it is now 2nd and 9.
About a 1-yard gain on that play. Bengals break the huddle, go to the line. Still with the two tight ends, Taylor and Rosalina here. JJ on your far side, Palms on your near side. Shotgun formation, they bring JJ in motion. They fake to JJ, they give it to Reed, and Reed tripped up on the turf. Fall forward at about the 24-yard line. So now it'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Bengals, another 1-yard gain. Bengals need to get a first down here to keep this drive going. Bengals remain with two tight ends in the game, and then JJ and Palms, your receivers, with first and shotgun formation with Reed behind them. Cathedral Prep showing blitz, and they send it. They give it to Reed. Reed bounces it to the outside, puts his head down. He's taken out by number 33, Ethan Seifert. But after Luke Reed picks up the first down for the Bengals, gets to about the 35-yard line on that carry. They take Reed out the game and put in Maloney. Bengals still with the two tight ends in here in the game. First and shotgun, moves Maloney to his right. The fake to Maloney. First drops back. He lets it go towards the sideline for JJ. Threw it out of bounds. The coverage there for Cathedral Prep was number 9, Daniel Oblich. So now it'll be 2nd down and 10 here for the Bengals. Taylor exits the game as Hobbs enters the game now for the Bengals. Bengals break the huddle. Palms and JJ on your far side with Hobbs on your near side. They bring Hobbs in motion. They fake to Hobbs, they give it to Maloney, he cuts it up. But number 40 for Cathedral Prep, Aiden Wentz was right there, got off his block, made the initial hit, and then it was just Maloney went backwards from there. But I think with forward progress, there was a gain of no gain on the play. 6:25 left to go here in the first half. 3rd and 10 now for the Bengals. Once again, you can't punt in this situation. Cathedral Prep is hot coming off the pick 6, so we got to slow down the momentum that they're gaining here in this game. Maloney in the backfield with Hobbs on your near side, JJ and Palms on your far side. JJ in the slot, Rosalina brought in motion. First drops back, he's looking. It's a screen play to Maloney. Maloney tries to make a man miss. He's trying to push forward. A gain of about 5 there. So now that'll bring up 4th and 5 for the Bengals from their own 40-yard line.
Seems like they're going to go for it. Oh, then
Bengals sent out their punting unit here. Number 8, Refis Roberts back to receive the kick for the Bengals. Mateine set to punt it away once again. He gets it away a little short. It bounces straight up, rolls for about 3 more yards. About a 29-yard punt there for the Bengals. So Cathedral Prep will start up at their own 36-yard line with 5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Cathedral Prep in shotgun formation with 2 receivers on your near side. Hollingsworth in the backfield. The stretch play to him, cuts it up. It's a fumbles out. The ball's out. It is picked up by Tito Wilson. Ball was hit out by 33, Yamil Riello, and the Bengals will now have the ball back at Cathedral Prep's 32-yard line.
That's definitely the play we needed to get back into this game. You know, you don't get a lot of opportunities, but when you got to capitalize on this one now.
Yamil with the strip and Tito with the recovery for the Bengals. So now offense gets brought back on the field, led by quarterback Matthew First. Church and Reed in the backfield. A fake to JJ. He's still looking. He's sacked. They seem to be a little confusion there by the offensive line. First was looking JJ's way, pump fake that way, and then everyone kind of just froze, and then eventually Cathedral Prep got to First there on the play and brought him down for the sack of about 6 there. Hobbs enters the game as Church exits the game. It has Bengals ball, 2nd, 17, 4:15 left to go here in the first half.
Bengals got a little lucky on that play. It looked like First might have dropped that ball, but he did fall on it. So.
They give to Hobbs on the pitch. He makes a man miss on the outside. He's got Green ahead of him. Also a lot of white jerseys ahead of him, which number 5 for Cathedral Prep, Monte Hollingsworth, makes the tackle. Reed seemed to be a little shaken up after the play, walking with a little limp to the sideline. So with Reed being a little shaken up, they put Maloney in the game. 3rd down and 14. It'd be really unfortunate for the Bengals if they have to punt after the defense forces the fumble. Here on this play, you either try to go for all of it or just get half of it to make it 4th and manageable so the Bengals can go for it and try to get the first down. Fake to Maloney. First has time. He still has time. He trips a little bit, but he's eventually taken down for the sack. Once again, number 40, Aiden Wentz with the sack. And it's looking like the punting unit will come out for the Bengals once again. Really unfortunate after the defense makes a big play. First had time to throw. He was looking around, but it didn't seem like anyone was open there for him to throw it to. Then after a while, Cathedral Prep's defensive line just got back there. Roberts Jr. back to receive for Cathedral Prep. Mateen to punt it away. Mateen with the punt. It bounces, and that's perfect. Down at about inside, way inside the one, like at the goal line almost. So Cathedral Prep will set up inside their own 1-yard line, pinned down by number 9, Shamar Darling. Great kick by Mateen, got the perfect bounce. So now we need to get Cathedral Prep in their end zone. This is a huge opportunity here for the Bengals. Cathedral Prep inside their 1-yard line.
I think that's about as far back as a ball can go.
Cathedral Prep in shotgun formation. The quarterback keeper, he got out the end zone, got a gain of about 3 there maybe on the carry.
Darnell there hyping up the Bengals sideline.
Telling them to get loud.
Darnell is very vocal, if anything.
Bengals fans getting loud. It's a stretch play to Hollingsworth. He's going to the outside. He's taken down by Antonio Hobbs. And it looks like DeAndre Taylor as well. And a player seems to be hurt after that play.
No, I think everyone's okay.
Yeah.
Timeout there.
Timeout called, sorry. The Bengals use their second timeout here in the first half. They'll be left with 1 remaining in this half. coming up will be 3rd down and 5 here for Cathedral Prep at their own 6-yard line. This will be huge if the Bengals can get a stop, make Cathedral Prep punt, and set up in great field position. Probably will start off at their own in Cathedral Prep's territory.
That'd be a tight punt back there. Not much room to block the punter.
Especially since the Bengals special teams have almost gotten their punter twice already, so with not that much space left.
Bengals could get a block here. Cathedral Prep in shotgun formation with Hollingsworth. It's a give to number 1, Allen, and he makes a few man's miss. And he fumbles. JJ strips the ball and recovers it. Bengals football, another fumble. The Bengals force. This time it was JJ Baldwin forcing the fumble and recovering the fumble to set the Bengals up at their own 26-yard line. 1st down, Bengals.
And that's just not giving up on the ball. I mean, that number 1 running back had a wide open, and JJ went as fast as he could and just smacked the ball out of there and then recovered it.
That was going to be a huge play there for Cathedral Prep.
Exactly.
That's a huge play for the Bengals. Now we need the offense to capitalize on this opportunity. 1:36 left to go here in the first half. Hobbs and JJ on your near side. Reed in the backfield. They give it to Reed. It's a stretch play. He got the outside, puts his head down, runs a guy over, but then gets tripped up, gets out of bounds. Seemed to be about no gain there on the play. Pushed out of bounds by 33 and Ethan Seifert and 22 Tyler Haft. So it'll be 2nd down, actually a loss of 1 there. 2nd down and 11 at the Bengals 29-yard line. Rosalina exits the game as Antoine once again enters the game. Antoine Smith is only a freshman, and now he's getting time in the varsity game. They bring Reed in motion. First drops back. He's looking towards Hobbs, and he has Hobbs on a crossing route at about the 20-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and about 2 here. Bengals hurrying to the line. Bengals going doubles with Antoine and JJ on your outside. They give it to Reed. Reed puts his head down. Loss of about 1. Number 5 for Cathedral Prep. Monte Hollingsworth seemed to be the first one to make the hit, and that's 4th down and 3 for the Bengals. Cathedral Prep uses their first timeout here of the first half.
This is probably pushing the limit of how far Bryce Mayteen can kick, but he might be able to get it in.
I believe the Bengals are going to go for it, though. The offense is in a huddle here for 4th down and 3. A minute 2 left to go here in the first half of the ball game. Cathedral Prep up 14-6 on your Bengals. So if you're the Bengals here, you get the first down, clock stops, you have the next play ready. You have only 1 timeout, but you only have 26 yards to go. 21 yards, excuse me, to go before you get into the end zone. And Coach P is sending the offense back out there for 4th down and 3 at their own 21-yard line, or at Cathedral Prep's 21-yard line, excuse me. Bengals in I formation with Rosalina at tight end. JJ and Palms, your 2 receivers. And they get Cathedral Prep to jump. Bengals don't even have to run a play here. It's going to be an automatic first down with the penalty of 5 yards. First down Bengals at Cathedral Prep's 16-yard line now.
Not so sure what Cathedral Prep was so confused about there.
Yeah.
That was very clearly a jump.
1:02 left to go here in the first half. Bengals in I formation. Reed in the backfield. Church at fullback. Rosalina at tight end. Cathedral Prep showing blitz. First drops back. He throws it to Joey's side. And he threw it out of bounds. Seemed to be a bit uncatchable for Joey to make the play.
A lot of pressure there on Matthew First as well.
He just threw it in the air with a bunch of Cathedral Prep guys in his face. 57 seconds left to go here in the first half.
I don't know how the hell I got started. That's really not my game. I mean, Kenny laughed at us a little bit.
Bengals adding 2 receivers into the formation. Antoine and Hobbs enter the game as Rosalina and Church exit the game. So the Bengals are going to go trips right with Palms, Antoine, and Hobbs, with JJ one-on-one on your far side. Reed in the backfield gets brought to the left. First drops back. He's looking JJ side. He throws it. Come on, where's the flag? Thank you. There's a flag on the play. JJ got pushed
Multiple times.
Yeah, before the ball was even thrown. About 10 yards down the field, there was a flag. They called holding, though, here on Cathedral Prep. So that'll be a first down here for the Bengals.
Cathedral Prep really struggling with the penalties, which is really thrown the Bengals a lifeline a couple times.
So now it's Bengals football, first down at the 8-yard line. Bengals going doubles with Antoine and JJ on your far side, and Hobbs and Palm on your near side with Reed in the backfield, first and shotgun. They faked her, no, they give it to Reed, and he's trying to move. And Reed tried to get out of bounds to stop the clock, but they say he was marked down in bounds. Reed lost a lot of yards on that play. Seemed to be a loss of about 10 there.
You got to be in the hurry up. You only have 30 seconds left. And if you want to use your, I believe they have one more timeout.
One more timeout,
But if you want to use it, you got to be really close to the end zone. Drop a nice play.
Seemed to be a bit confusion there. 20 seconds left to go now. Maloney and Reed in the backfield. 15 seconds now. And they give it to Reed. Reed's going to the outside, and he's pushed out of bounds by number 23, Joseph Himes of Cathedral Prep. Seemed a lot going wrong there for the Bengals. It took them 20 seconds to get a playoff, and in those situations, you got to hurry to the line. You got to know the next play. Well, Mayteen's going to come out and attempt a 36-yard attempt. Luke Carlton, the holder, James Yang, the long snapper. The catch, the hold, got tipped a little bit, and it's way short. And the kick is no good.
And that looks like it's going to end the half that way. 14 Ramblers, 6 your Benedictine Bengals.
Some comes out, some comes back. Some comes out, some goes back. Some comes out, some goes back. Changed my aperture like 4 times. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm messing with so many things because this stupid sun. And I.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind you to register to be a bingo for a day by contacting the admissions department at admissions@cbhs.edu or visit our website at cbhs.edu. All you football players are invited to the Bengals game next Friday night against the Bar Sharks here at Erie Stadium. Wear your team jersey or favorite Benedictine gear, get in free. Mom and Dad, unfortunately, you're still going to have to buy tickets. Come visit the home champions for our open house on Sunday, November the 5th. Mass will be offered at 10 a.m. at the Chapel. Come meet our officials, faculty, staff, first students, coaches, club moderators, and see all that Benedictine High School has to offer. Don't forget to pick up your Bengal floor and run game. They're only $5. Wally Monkowski, you got a lot of little tidbits in there, so you want to get them there. And he's got a little roll on program. Still 2017 is the hardship.
Well, that's good because when I parked the car, we were given wow, they realized that they're shooting us on the line. I'm talking about a real Bengal. Yeah, real tiger. Here,
Well, the score is about to College Station. Oklahoma is now 27-20 over Texas. About 11:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. Buckeyes have just scored, 18 left in the fourth quarter. Buckeyes 27, Maryland 17. 9:44 remaining in the game. Missouri 32, Alabama 27. Early in the first quarter, no score from UCLA and Washington State.
First time I played a game with John Adams, I wasn't playing. And I got beat up at the bus stop. 116 and Cardinal Corvette.
Yeah, about 5.
And I go to St. Luke's Hospital to get treated. My old neighborhood.
Yes.
Oh, yeah? Listening? Oh, Benny Toast. Yeah, you're some kind of chemist or something, weren't you? Yeah, that's right. What's so funny? That's your profession. What the hell kind of profession do you have? Tell me what your profession is. You were a manager. You managed the toilet. How many players did you manage? Hey Jim, does that basketball gym need to be redone? Are they going to do it? Yeah. But structurally, I thought the roof was decrepit and needed to be good. You know the architect who built that, Jim? Mick? You know that name? They did? Or they do? Oh. Did they? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that part is the biggest mistake. Imagine what they could have been. But then again, you have Hogan and Ottawa all in the same community. They took that vow of permanence or whatever they call it, stability. Yeah, probably. What do you think would have been the value of buying St. Benedict? I mean, it must have been really a cheap price. They could have bought it. It must have been like there's a couple of Fords with high-powered rifles.
And we're back with the second half of the Bengals versus Cathedral Prep. So just a little recap. Emerson, why don't you go into the first touchdown the Cathedral Prep had?
Yeah, so Cathedral Prep, it was just one of those big plays that they just let loose. It was a quarterback keeper. It was on 4th down and 1. He just kind of went for the inside, and then he bounced it outside last second, and he had no one in front of him. And then their second touchdown, once again, a big play.
Pick six.
Oh, pick six. Yeah, sorry. A pick six by the Bengals, or, Cathedral Prep. Just the Bengals really need to focus here on, like I said earlier, big plays. They can't let stuff like that happen. That's why they're down 14-6. Then for the Bengals, a lot of special teams problems. The blocked extra point, a partially blocked field goal has put them down 6-14.
Yeah, and I mean, the running game has kind of been there. The Bengals have been producing a little bit, but not enough to at least put a lot of pressure on Cathedral Prep so far.
The highlight, definitely that half, was the Bengals' defense with, I think, 3 forced fumbles. Two or three forced fumbles and a couple big stops to keep this strong Ramblers offense at bay.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and just a special shout out before it happens, Luke Reed is 31 yards away from a 1,000-yard season, and that goes beyond. That's just to show how much of a force he's been all year.
Luke Reed has been very unstoppable. No team has really had an answer for him. Season's not even over with. 1,000 yards at any level of football is just impressive. High school, middle school, college, NFL, everything. It's just really impressive what he's done last year and this year, coming to RB1.
And to have all those carries and stay healthy the whole season, that's definitely been a positive for this Bengals team that Luke Reed hasn't had any serious injuries yet.
Yeah, and then going into the second half, the Bengals really need to get the offense going. It has had some bright spots, but it really needs to stick out more this second half if you wanna win this game.
Yeah, the Bengals, their first 2 drives especially really stuck out to me. They were driving the entire first drive right down the field. The Cathedral Prep just couldn't stop them. Then it got to 4th and 1, and then it just led to a turnover on downs there. And then the second drive obviously ended with the touchdown by Luke Reed right up the middle. And the Bengals have been driving this game, but then it just gets to 2 or 3 plays, and then they just can't do anything else.
Yeah, a lot of it is also the Ramblers putting pressure. Definitely are trying to blitz a lot more when the Bengals are close to their territory. Have shown that they can stop the Bengals' running offense when they get close, but the Bengals really need to capitalize soon to start, making a difference in this game before it gets out of hand.
The Bengals will start kicking it off. The Bengals won the toss and elected to receive the first half kickoff. And now they'll be kicking off to Cathedral Prep. Kickoff set to be about now, actually, the Bengals kicking unit walking onto the field.
Kickoffs have been another interesting piece to this game, with Cathedral Prep really just trying to drill it at Jameer Church in the middle of the field and try to get an odd bounce off of him. Hasn't worked yet, but he's got a couple close calls.
Yeah, hopefully Matt First really steps up in the second half, proves to be a great QB, and especially in his first season, he's really had some great spots and shown that he has the ability to be a great quarterback in high school. Just this game, he needs to step up a little bit more with decision making, and I think this could be a great second half.
Back to receive for Cathedral Prep is Roberts Jr. and number 1, Corey Allen. The run-up and the kick here by Mayteen, a little short squib kick, picked up at about the 30 and goes down right away. He saw Maloney and Hobbs running at him full speed, and he just dropped down. So
I'd probably do the same thing too, Emerson.
yeah. So Cathedral Prep will start at their own 30-yard line here.
Now let's see if this Bengals defense can stay consistent, because they have been playing great so far this game. So a lot to look forward to.
Tristan Wilson starting in the second half for the Bengals at linebacker after the multiple big plays he made for them. Yes, false start on Cathedral Prep to start off the drive, so that'll push him back to 1st and 15 now.
Definitely something that the Ramblers struggled there in the first half was the penalties. Countless penalties that kept helping the Bengals keep a couple drives alive on 3rd and 4th downs that may not have continued otherwise.
So now 1st and 15 for Cathedral Prep. Quarterback in shotgun formation with Hollingsworth behind him. And they give it to Hollingsworth. He cuts it up. He does a couple dance moves. He's eventually wrapped up and taken down by Jameer Church, it looks like. After a gain of about 4 there on the carry. So they got some of the penalty back, but it's still going to be 2nd down and 11 here for Cathedral Prep. They're going to go no huddle. They're just going to look towards the sideline for the play. Costello talking to the line. Shotgun formation, Hollingsworth on his right. They bring Allen in motion. They fake to Allen, give it to Hollingsworth, and he hits the hole, but he's eventually brought down by Chris Maloney after a gain of about 3, it seemed to be. Maloney just, that's another, like what I was saying earlier, Maloney's great at those one-on-one tackles because that safety position, you're the last threat. You get past the safety, you're gone. So a big play for the Bengals would be great to start off, forcing Cathedral Prep to punt in this first drive of the second half. 3rd down and 8 for Cathedral Prep. Shotgun formation, he drops back, he's looking, he's got time, he throws across the middle to Hobbs, or Hobbs on the coverage, I apologize. Corey Allen with the reception after a gain of about 6, maybe about 5 on the completion. So now Cathedral Prep will have it 4th and 3, and they're going to decide to send the punting unit out there. They're going to punt.
And that's
Back.
another great start. That's another great tackle by the Bengals defense. We really struggled in the last game to stop and a lot of missed tackles, so definitely a big step up.
And the kick is going to go out of bounds at the Bengals' 22-yard line there. So that's where the Bengals will set up shop. Quarterback sophomore Matthew First leading this Bengals offense out there. They need a touchdown this early in the quarter to get the game, tie the game, or just be down one, whatever they decide. But we need to score here to light some fire in this offense. They've been driving all day, but then they just can't seem to finish it, and you need to be able to finish in these types of situations. ISO formation for the Bengals. They snap it right away. They give it to Reed. Reed pops it to the outside. He's wrapped up by number 9, Cathedral Prep, Daniel Oblich, after a gain of about 4 there. People don't really appreciate how great of a run that is. If you get 4 to 5 yards every play, it's going to end in a touchdown. But Reed will get about 6 yards every carry, it seems like, making his way to the 1,000-yard mark for this season. They give it to Reed again, and he's taken down, gain of maybe 1 there, taken down by 22, Tyler Haft, and Reed is down.
But that play really just does show you why Luke Reed is coming up to that 1,000-yard mark. He had 2 or 3 guys on him, on his back, and he just kept running, kept pushing through. Gotta hope he's okay now.
Seems to be his right wrist.
It looked like a big problem with his right wrist. It looked like they're untaping it. He's moving it a little bit, so hopefully that doesn't affect the game too much.
Bengals in shotgun formation with Palms and JJ on the near side here. Now Hobbs entering the game late, far side receiver. Maloney in the backfield now. They bring Hobbs in motion. They fake to Hobbs. They give it to Maloney. Maloney cuts it up, and he gets a first down for the Bengals, but he's taken down by number 9, Daniel Oblich.
That fake toss to Hobbs and then give to the running back has really been effective for the Bengals team so far.
It throws the defense off, and then it lets the running back, whether it's Reed or Maloney, just have a huge hole to just run up. ISO formation, they give it to Maloney, and he's hit by 22. Once again, Tyler Haft. Seemed to be a bit of a scuffle there between a Bengals player, and a flag comes in now.
I think that might be sideline.
Definitely. The coach was screaming at the refs.
The ref tossed that flag from 20 yards out.
Looked like a pass QB.
This is going to be a warning, though, for Cathedral Prep's coach. So there will be no penalty on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Bengals at their own 35.5-yard line around there.
Looks like they're retaping Luke Reed on the sideline, so hopefully that means he's going to be able to play through it.
Shotgun formation, 2 backers in, Maloney and Church. First looks JJ's side, and it's picked off by number 9 of Cathedral Prep, Daniel Oblich. First underthrew him, little behind JJ, and Oblich dove out and made the catch. A great play by Oblich, but unfortunate for the Bengals there. So now Cathedral Prep will have the ball at the Bengals' 47-yard line now. Jonathan Spikes enters the game for the Bengals. Oh, I apologize. That's Tristan Wilson. They give it to Hollingsworth. He bounces it to the outside. He cuts it back up once again. And he's hit, but he just throws them off of him. Gain of about, they gave him the first down, a gain of 10 there on the carry for Hollingsworth. So that's a first down for Cathedral Prep here. Cathedral Prep going no huddle once again, trying to hurry to the line, throw this Bengals defense off. Hollingsworth's in the backfield. Quarterback drops back. He's looking, he has Allen, and he's wrapped up after a gain of about 3 by Chris Maloney for the Bengals once again on the tackle. Second and 8 now for Cathedral Prep. Costello gives it to Hollingsworth, and Hollingsworth is hit by Hobbs, but he got a gain of about 4 there. He dove forward. So that's going to make it about 3rd and 4 now, 3rd and 5 for Cathedral Prep at the Bengals' 32-yard line. Cathedral Prep going to hurry up once again. Costello with Rawlings on his right. They try to throw the Bengals off sides. Costello changing the play. Hollingsworth now behind him. 2 receivers on your left. They give it to Hollingsworth. Goes right up the middle. And he might be short. Yep, he's short by about...
Looks like a yard?
Yeah, around a yard.
Oh, it looks like they
Now
are
they're-
giving them the first
yeah.
down now.
The sideline judge near our side marked him short. And what's the call? I guess they did end up marking it a first down. But they, huh?
There's last-minute chain movement on the opposite side of the field. A little bit of confusion.
I think a lot of confusion all over the field.
Yeah. So, okay, it's 2nd and 7 now after a gain of about 3 by Hollingsworth. New backer in the game for Cathedral Prep, Latouf. And he gets the ball 3rd down and about 1, and there's a flag. Seemed the two teams exchange some words there. They're saying unnecessary roughness by the Bengals. Eddie Dinwiddie, Joe Morse, and John Jones enter the game, while Joey Palms, J.J. Baldwin, and Tristan Wilson all exit the game. I'm not too sure what happened. I'm just guessing something was said that wasn't supposed to be. So now that puts Cathedral Prep down at the Bengals' 9-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal now for Cathedral Prep. Cathedral Prep has 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Costello in the backfield with Latouf behind him. They give to Latouf, goes up the middle. Flag seemed to be a holding call. It's like Church was held on the play. Yeah, holding call on Cathedral Prep, so that'll push him back 10 yards now. Yep, holding on the offense here. So that'll push Cathedral Prep back another 10 yards. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 20-yard line. 5:24 left to go here in the 3rd quarter of this game.
Cathedral Prep's run game really shining through here this drive. A lot of powerful runs up the middle,
Exactly, yeah. They just
supported by that big offensive line they have.
Hollingsworth re-enters the game. They bring Allen in motion. They give it to Hollingsworth. He cuts it up. And he picked up, eventually brought down by 3 Bengals. Picked up by Maloney. And then the other 2 Cathedral Prep coach sideline is just going crazy again. They believe that there should have been a flag there on the play. So now it's 2nd down and goal for Cathedral Prep at the 14-yard line. Hollingsworth lined up next to Costello. 2 receivers on your near side. They're saying an offside on the Bengals. They say DeAndre Taylor moved. So that'll push Cathedral Prep up 5 yards. So now it'll be 2nd and goal from the 9. 2nd down and 9, 2nd down and goal for Cathedral Prep. He drops back, he looks toward Allen, and he was just wide open. That's actually a great play call design. Threw the Bengals off, there was a motion, and he just kept going through the motion into the end zone. Bengals seemed to be in cover 2, so there was a bit of a hole right in between the cornerback and safety, and the quarterback fitted right in between them. And Corey Allen scores his first touchdown of the game for Cathedral Prep, and to put them up 20-6 with the PAT awaiting.
Oh, yeah? So who's doing the game tonight?
The snap, the hold, the kick. So now that puts Cathedral Prep up 21-6 with 4 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, this is where your offense really has to kick it in. You got to put it in another gear right now. When things aren't going your way, you just kind of have to keep pushing until something happens.
Good news for the Bengals that Luke Reed is still on the sideline, taped with a taped up wrist. So maybe we'll see him this drive.
The Bengals defense didn't look real bad there on that drive. It's just penalties and a bunch of little plays just leading up. Reed is, in fact, back to return the kick here along with Antonio Hobbs, but it's probably going to be another squib right up the middle.
That's a great analysis from Emerson White.
Done it 4 times now. My bet I'll see it a 5th time. Takes 2 steps back. 2 steps
It's looking
back.
good for Emerson here.
And, yep, right up the middle for Church, but he lets it go to Hobbs. Hobbs fields it at about the 16. And Hobbs is still going. Wrapped up by 4 with the initial hit, then 7 came in and cleaned it up. David Adams Prince. About a 20-yard return for Antonio Hobbs. So the Bengals will set up at their own 33-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Bengals. It's where the Bengals really need a score here. Down 2 possessions now. No, we got to limit turnovers and penalties for the rest of this game if we're going to come back and win this game. Reed is in at running back now. Bengals are going 2 receivers on your near side, Palms and JJ, with Hobbs on your far side. Rosaline at motion. They bring JJ in motion. Check if it's zone. Cathedral Prep in zone coverage. He looks to Reed, but he ends up throwing it over the middle. Can't tell if pass was intended for Rosalina or Hobbs, but it was over the head of the 2. .348 left to go here in the 3rd quarter at the incompletion. Clock stopped. 21 Cathedral Prep. Benedictine 6. Bengals in shotgun formation with JJ and Palms on your near side. Hobbs on the far side. They bring Rosalina in motion, try to get Cathedral Prep to jump off sides. They give it to Reed up the middle, his first carry from the wrist. Gain of about 6, I'd say, there. 6, maybe 5. So now it'll be 3rd down. third down and 5 here for the Bengals. Bengals in shotgun formation with Reed on the left side. They bring Hobbs in motion. They give it to Hobbs, but it was a fumble. First fumble to snap a bit.
I think that fumble was actually on the handoff to Hobbs. Looks like first tossed it up a little bit. Might have hit Hobbs in the chest instead of right in the hands.
So now that'll bring up 4th down and 10 for the Bengals, or 4th down and 11 for the Bengals. Loss of about 6 there on the fumble. And the Bengals will send out the punting team once again. Back to receive is Roberts Jr. for Cathedral Prep. Mateine set to kick it off or punt it away for the Bengals. Bryce with the punt.
Great punt.
It goes to Shamar, or it goes Shamar with the tackle there at the 29-yard line. As soon as he caught the ball, Shamar was right there ready for him. Just knocked him down. So now Jonathan Spikes enters the game for Tristan Wilson. And Kelly Mickler, for the first time of the day, is now in the game. I'd assume you won't see Reed on the defensive side of the ball for the rest of the game. With the wrist injury, they probably want to not risk him on the offensive side. Cathedral Prep gives it to Hollingsworth. He has about nothing going for him, but he falls forward for about a gain of 4, maybe 3, maybe 4 there. They're going to mark it 2nd down and 3 here for Cathedral Prep at the Bengals 38-yard line. 2nd down and 6, excuse me. Bengals showing blitzing 3, and they send 3. They give it to Hollingsworth again, gain of about 3 there on the carry. Bengals were all over that one. Defensive line pinched it, and Hollingsworth had nowhere to go. It seemed like everyone on the defensive line there was for the tackle. Cathedral Prep going hurry up now. They try to get the Bengals to jump off sides. 3rd down and 3 here for Cathedral Prep. 1:15 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Hollingsworth in the backfield. Costello in shotgun formation. They give it to Hollingsworth. And he's sent back, but he bounces off a tackle. He's going to the outside. And then he's brought down by Joe Morse and Christopher Maloney. But that's a gain of 9 for Cathedral Prep. So that'll give them the 1st down. A minute left to go now in the 3rd quarter. Cathedral Prep has the ball at midfield.
Cathedral Prep wanted a penalty on that play.
Yeah, definitely like a face mask or
Maybe a horse collar or something
Yeah.
like that. Hollingsworth. Oh, that's not Hollingsworth. Sorry, that is Latouf once again. About a 5-yard carry, so 2nd down and 5 here for Cathedral Prep. Cathedral Prep still going hurry up. Latouf remains in the game. They give it to him. Yamil right there to hit him, but he falls forward for about another 3, maybe 4 yards. So they're going to mark it 3rd down and 1 with 15 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. They put Dinwiddie in the game at D-line to put more bodies up on that defensive line while Spikes exits the game. Bengals showing blitzing 4. Latouf has it, and he's taken down by the legs by Eddie Dinwiddie. Then Maloney and Yamil were on top of him to finish it off. And that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter now, with the score of Cathedral Prep Ramblers 21 and your Benedictine Bengals 6.
the Bengals defense has not played bad this game so far, so hopefully the offense can help them out a little bit. Defense only let up 2 touchdowns, which is, I mean, not a lot of.
Yeah, that's you can't really complain with that, especially after what happened last week against Canisius. The Bengals defense now only letting up 14 in this first half. And one of them was on the big play, and you can't really, and the other one was penalty. So the Bengals defense has done a very good job this game of limiting Hollingsworth and Costello for Cathedral Prep.
Definitely that big offensive line there for Cathedral Prep. Probably one of the biggest factors in this game, especially as the Bengals are missing Xavier McKinney, their biggest player, by a large margin.
So now Cathedral Prep has the ball, 1st and 10 from the Bengals 36. They give it to Latouf, gain of about 2, taken down by Hobbs and James Yane there. Hollingsworth re-enters the game now for Cathedral Prep as Latouf exits the game. Shotgun formation for Costello. They give it to, no, they fake it to Hollingsworth, and he's going. And a great adjustment there by number 1 Corey Allen. Chris Maloney was there on the coverage. He threw it a little too far outside, and Corey Allen adjusted his body and made a very athletic catch there. Gain of about 25 for Cathedral Prep. And now Hollingsworth is into the end zone for Cathedral Prep to put them up 27-6 on your Bengals.
Definitely interesting, the Cathedral Prep in the hurry for pretty much their last drive, this entire drive, and into the 4th quarter. So definitely new approach.
Definitely with the majority of run plays,
Yeah.
that pass play being one of the exceptions.
It's now Cathedral Prep for the PAT. Now that puts Cathedral Prep up 28-6 with 11:20 left to go here in the 4th quarter of play. Now you are in desperation time for the Bengals offense, where you need to score, or else this game is going to get out of reach. Down 3 scores now, which is still very doable, but the Bengals need to be able to put some points up on the board this drive. Defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, Emerson, what do you think's gonna happen with this kick?
So I've been correct the last 5 times. I'm gonna go with the squib right up the middle. 2-step drop, 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left.
I like that idea. I'm gonna have to follow that.
2 steps back, 2 steps left. The 2-step run up and the kick. Oh my goodness. He kicks it back. Reed gets it at the 5-yard line. Reed bounces it to the outside. You got Green in front of him. He gets it about to the 31-yard line. Ball comes out, but Reed was down when the ball came out. So it'll be Bengals ball, 1st down and 10 from the 31-yard line. They say the ball came out by contact.
Great run by Luke Reed, but Emerson, I'm probably not going to listen to you again when I want some advice.
Those kickoff returns, I also think, have been another highlight for the Bengals, breaking off 20 to 30-yard returns every time.
Yeah, Hobbs and Luke Reed have both had some great runs.
So here comes the Bengals offense led by Matthew First. Bengals are going trips right with Rosalina lined up at receiver here. They fake it to him. He throws it to JJ. Low pass in front of him, but he still made the catch. JJ fighting for a few extra yards. Gain of about 7 there on the pass. 11 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. That's a new formation. Rosalina lined up at receiver with Hobbs behind him.
Usually we see Rosalina as a tight end, or usually blocking in most formations.
Clock running, 10:40 left to go here in the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 4 for the Bengals. Rosalina at tight end. JJ in the slot. Hobbs and Palms split out. They bring Hobbs in motion. They fake it to Hobbs. They give it to Reed. Reed bounces it to the outside. Gain of about 1, maybe 2. Looks like a gain of 2 there for Reed. So now it's 3rd down and 2 for the Bengals. Maloney enters the game as Reed exits the game a bit slow.
Yeah, Reed's had a lot of injury problems. You know, he's fought through a lot of them. He had a knee and his wrist today.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Bengals under center. They give it to Maloney, bounce it to the outside, and he has nothing going for him there on that play. Loss of 1, maybe no gain on the play. So now it's going to be 4th down. 4th down and about 3 here for the Bengals. The Bengals need to convert here on this 4th down. 4th and 3 at their own 38-yard line. 9:20 left to go here in the game. Reed still remains on the sideline with Maloney in the game at running back. First under center with JJ and Hobbs on your near side. Palm split out left. Rosaline at tight end. Maloney in the backfield. Bengals try to get he's got the outside. He's pushed out of bounds after a first down, though, from the Bengals. First down, Bengals, 46-yard line. Pushed out of bounds, so the clock will stop here. At the 47-yard line, Bengals still going hurry up, though. Hobbs on your near side, JJ at the slot, and Palms on the left side. Stretch play to Maloney. Maloney cuts it up. He gets about 3 on the carry. Bengals now have it at midfield. 8:40 and counting left to go here in the game. Bengals down 22. Bengals got to hurry to the line here. 2nd down and 6 now for the Bengals. Hobbs and JJ on your near side with Rosaline at tight end. Palm split out left. Maloney in the backfield. First and shotgun formation. Reed still on the sideline. They bring JJ in motion. First drops back. He has time. He hits Palms across the middle. Palms is going. He's turning on the Jets. And he gets
late flag,
out
though.
of bounds.
Looks like on them, too. Duckworth getting hype.
Michael Duckworth, very excited. Would assume that's on the Ramblers then.
Reed now enters the game for Chris Maloney, awaiting the signal from the officials on what the call is. DeAndre Taylor enters the game. Personal foul. They're calling unnecessary roughness on Cathedral Prep. So tag on another 15 yards here for the Bengals. So the Bengals are in pretty good position now to put some points up on the board. 8:05 left to go here in the game. Bengals down 22. Bengals football at Cathedral Prep's 21-yard line. Taylor enters the game as Rosaline exits the game. Reed re-enters. Shotgun formation for first. Play action. And it seemed to be a double play action to Reed and JJ. But the defensive line of Cathedral Prep just ran straight to the backfield. And before first was even to be able to fake it to JJ, he was sacked for a loss of 9 there on the play. So now Rosalina and Taylor exit the game. Bengals are going to go Reed and Maloney in the backfield with Hobbs on your near side and JJ and Joey on your far side. 7:20 left to go here in the game. They give it to Reed. No, they don't. It's a fake, and they give it to Maloney. Cuts it up, taken down eventually by number 5, Monte Hollingsworth, after a gain of about 9 for the Bengals. So that'll make it 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11 for the Bengals at their Cathedral Prep's 22-yard line. Antoine, the freshman, re-enters the game as Maloney's going to come out of the game here. .640 left to go here in the game. Bengals are going doubles. Far side, Antoine and Joey. Near side, Hobbs and JJ. They bring Reed in motion on first right side. Oh, my. False start on the Bengals. Antoine started to move in motion. Seemed to be some confusion there on the play by the freshman. So that'll push the Bengals back 5 yards. 3rd down and 16 with 6:10 left to go here in the game.
We need to beat the Rams.
Doubles for the Bengals. They bring Reed in motion, left to first. First drops back. It's a low snap. He fires to JJ, and it's behind him, and JJ misses it, and they're going to call a face mask as well on JJ. And then Reed takes down number 9, Daniel Oblich, which I believe is his 2nd pick of the game.
That's really an unlucky play there. Just kind of a bobbled catch by JJ. DB was just in the right spot.
Yeah, it was not that bad of a throw at all. Definitely almost had him right in the chest.
But they are, I believe, going to call a face mask here on JJ. It seemed as soon as the pick happened, JJ got a hold of the face mask accidentally. So that'll push Cathedral Prep up another 15 yards. So they'll start in Bengals territory at the 42-yard line. Cathedral Prep in shotgun formation with Hollingsworth in the backfield. The fake to Hollingsworth, quarterback drops back. He's got time. He rolls out left. He throws across his body. Coverage on the play was Shamar Darling. Pass was intended for number 13, Griffin Potts. Costello felt a bit pressured there, so he stepped out the pocket, turned his shoulders, threw across his body. It's a bit out of bounds for the Cathedral Prep receiver. 5:40 left to go here in the game. This time they give it to Hollingsworth, and he's taken down, but not until he gets a gain of about 4 on the carry. Taken down by Reed and Tristan Wilson there were the two to make the tackle. Cathedral Prep in shotgun formation. They bring Allen in motion. They give it to Hollingsworth, and he's tripped up by Jameer Church in the backfield. He falls forward and about no gain there on the play. So that'll bring up 4th down and 6 for Cathedral Prep. They're keeping the offense out there. They have it at the Bengals' 38-yard line. They try to get the Bengals to jump off sides. Cathedral Prep shotgun formation. The fake to Hollingsworth. Quarterback drops back, and he has Allen on the right side, but overthrew him by about 4 yards there. On the coverage was Kelly Mickler. As now the Bengals will get the ball back at their own 38-yard line. So now the Bengals set up 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. Reed in the backfield. First rolls out right. He's hit as he throws. He throws in the air, intended for Hobbs. And are you serious? Daniel Oblich with his third interception of the game. Just went up and got the ball. Excuse me, his second interception of the game.
Yeah, very unfortunate throw. When he was about to throw it, he got hit and a little off into a bunch of guys with two receivers, but their defensive guys just outnumbered us, so.
So Cathedral Prep right back with the ball now. They have it at their own 32-yard line. Latouv now in the game gets a carry for about 3 yards on the play, it seems to be. 2 yards. Yeah, about 3 yards on the play. So 2nd and 7. 4 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Bengals down 28-6. Cathedral Prep going no huddle once again. Trying to get the Bengals to jump off sides. They give to Latouv. He just puts his head down. He's running. He's running really hard, just trying to get up in the hole.
I don't think he really ever put his head down because I don't think his head was ever up. I think as soon as he got that ball, he just had head down, was just barreling through.
Well, it's enough for a Cathedral Prep first down. 3:35 left to go here in the football game. Cathedral Prep's ball at their own 45-yard line. Cathedral Prep in shotgun formation. Latouv in the backfield, and they give it to him. He cuts it up, and he falls forward for a gain of about 6 on the carry. Tackle made by Tito Wilson and DeAndre Taylor there. James Yane exits the game as Joe Morse enters the game for an extra DB in there. Cathedral Prep taking their time, getting to the line. 2:40 left to go here in the game. They give it to Latouv. He bounces to the outside, and he is short of the first down. So it'll be 3rd down and 1 for Cathedral Prep. Number 88, Daniel Joyce, enters the game as Yamil Riello exits the game. 3rd down and 1 here. They put Hollingsworth back in the game. Latouv exits the game. They put him back in for this 3rd down. 2:13 left to go here in the ball game. Bengals down 28-6. Shotgun formation, Hollingsworth in the backfield. Bengals showing blitzing 3. They send 6, and he pushes Jameer Church off of him. And he gets enough for another Cathedral Prep first down. Gain of 5 there on the carry. Eddie Dinwiddie enters the game as Tito Wilson will exit the game. And now it's 1:40 left to go here in the game, and that probably will officially do it.
Bengals look a little lifeless today after getting down another touchdown after the interception. So it was definitely something to look out for after another big loss.
They give to Hollingsworth. He goes up the middle. Gain of about 13 there on the carry. 1:14 left to go here in the game. Hollingsworth exits the game as Latouv re-enters the game. Clock is still running here for Cathedral Prep. I'd assume that Cathedral Prep's just going to take a knee to end the game. And now Cathedral Prep takes the knee, and That'll do it for the game. They don't need to run another play. Final score, Cathedral Prep 28, your Bengals 6.
That will do it for tonight's game here on the Bengals Sports Network. From us up here in the booth, Emerson White, Ryan Karras, and myself, Lex Herr, we'd also like to thank Patrick Lloyd, Will Lloyd, Caleb Bartlett, Calvin Dempsey, Will Milan, and of course, Mr. Brian Devers, our club moderator.
Definitely a tough loss.
Want to come over to my house and take a nap while